Hi everyone, I wanted to say Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a fun New Year's Eve and I hope Christmas went well for everyone. We had a bit of a disaster. My nephew was sick and we spent the day in emergency in my town, so we didn't really get to enjoy Christmas until the evening. And poor Lulu sat at home looking at all the gifts under the tree waiting for us to come back. It wasn't anything too bad. He didn't have to stay in hospital or anything, but he had a lot of cortisone and some. They have this special vapor sort of machine, and they send like a Ventolin sort of thing in to your lungs and cortisone because he was having trouble breathing, had a chest infection. But everything's okay. He's on medication and getting better. And I just wanted to say welcome to my new subscribers. And I hope you enjoy watching my videos. They are always very fly by the seat of your pants videos. And I don't edit my videos because I don't know how to. And that's not really what I'm all about. You just get how it is, just how you see it. So I just thought I'd do an update quickly with my Christmas journal. I have been trying to keep up with it a little bit. I've been behind, but I'm up to the 25th. And I haven't written everywhere, but this is, I say it's a Christmas journal, but it's actually going to be about my sister's trip as well. So it will go into until mid-January when she leaves. So we'll be going down to Rome next week, and then I'll be documenting that in here as well. So as you can see, it's pretty fat. I can't help myself. I even put less pages in, as you saw in my first video. But I just love adding things and flip outs and stuff like that and collaging. So it's just growing, and I keep ripping out pages. So I won't start from the beginning. We've seen all of this. I'm going to go, so you saw these pages, but I hadn't written on them. I have caught up and written on the pages and done a bit more embellishing, probably on some. So yeah, so they're all written now, and I think you've seen these. So yep, I have caught up with that, so I'm really happy about that. And I didn't do anything on that. I just like that photograph that came from Pixabay. I've done writing here. I stuck in all of my pretty tapestries that I saw at the museum here in Rimini. And I started writing there and I didn't like it, so I put this big Stamperia sticker over it. But it is peeping out the sides. Now I did, here I added a Lulu Retro card. I didn't want to cover up those cute designs, and so I just wrote about a gift that I bought my sister. I've documented there. These were days that nothing much happened, so I just wrote it there and just did a pretty collagey sort of page. This was from Mary, so that's reminding me that her lovely gift. Another quiet day, and I think you saw these pages collaged, but I hadn't written anything. I love that gingerbread house. This was the antique market, so I've documented that, and that was this beautiful antique embroidered fan that we saw. Let me turn the page. This was the page where I said I was going to add the photographs of my nephew in the snow up at my husband's grandparents' place. And so I've done that. And then this is Venice. And I think I got to here and I just collaged this page and that was it. So this was a lovely postcard I bought. These are some photographs I've added in, some collaging, the girls being silly on the train. And then over here again, some more Venice. So lots of, I'll see, my problem is I really like to put in a lot of flip outs. The gondola ride, and I just put one there. That was kind of difficult. I actually found these magazine pages quite difficult to work on because I like the images in them. But then I didn't want to cover them up, so it made it kind of hard. So I just stuck random pictures here and there. This was the chandelier in our room. This was our hotel. Very inexpensive. Hotel San Moise, it is. Very inexpensive and right on the canal. So it was really lovely hotel. We really liked that. And then just, that's one of my sister's printables, and then just some images and some, Lulu, I'm doing a video. And then here, this was from Marianne Moss's course. What was it called? Something. I can't remember, I'm having a blank. A Ticket to Venice, that's what it was called. And she gave you these printables. This was just a thing that I took a photograph. I think it was on a church. And then this was this fabulous shop where I bought my pen, my fountain pen with the inkwell. He has all these amazing natural pigments, and you can buy the pigments by the grams, I guess, and he has recipes to make watercolor, acrylics, and oil paints as well, and he uses them in his inks. And so I just had one of my collaged book pages here, and I just documented about the shop. And then this was a ceramic shop walking back towards the station where my sister bought a really cute mug, and the lady actually paints them there in the shop. And then just, you know, lots of photographs. So I just did some flip outs with was a piece of Jessica paper, Jessica wrap. For those of you who don't know, 2 silver oranges. She collages very large sheets of paper and then trims them down and makes tags and flip outs and pockets and stuff like that. So this was our second day in Venice. I got that from the Daphne's Diary. And then this was a pretty rectangle doily, so I just sort of collaged onto there. That's some of the Mary's paper that she gave me behind. And this is Lulu and my nephew Jamie. They're tilting because everything's crooked in Venice. Everything's on a tilt because it's sinking. So they thought they'd be on a tilt as well. And then here, when we made our snow globes, which we haven't posted the video on Sarah's channel yet, we have to set it up. We had cut out with my size X these shapes, and so I just kept this one and made it into a pocket. I really like that because I didn't want to cover up these cute cats. And then this is a tag made with some Jessica paper here with a couple of photos. I thought that was pretty cool. And then on this page, I did some collaging, stuck some pictures down. This was a beautiful card that I bought from that man. It came like that with an envelope in the pigment shop. So I was thinking, I don't know when, but probably I might do a blog post. I haven't blogged for like 5 months. But I'm going to start blogging again. I might do a blog post and have a list of all the different really cool shops that we found for papers and stuff like that, and maybe write about them and say what we thought was worthwhile and what wasn't worthwhile. So I just used that card to journal on. And then this is a lovely shop, as you know, it's in Florence, but also in Venice. And then this was just some scrap paper that I got in one of that crappy pack that I showed you. And then this was a photograph of some low relief sculpture on a church. I can't remember what church, but it appears to me to be different scenes of Venice. So I like that. I just put that there. Might help with, and that's just on a piece of scrapbooking paper. And then what did we do? This is still all Venice. Uh-oh, my husband's just come home. He might interrupt me. So this is still all Venice, just collage the page. I put that photo in because everybody had a laugh saying that I was hopeless at doing selfies, but I actually purposely cut my face out. And then this is one of the cards from Daphne's Diary, and then just some more. That was a better page to have because I could write on there from the magazine. This is a shop that I have quite a bit to say, and I think I might blog about it, a paper shop. And then just me reading a map, which is quite funny because I have no sense of direction. And then, this was the next day back, all the ice at school because it was freezing cold, like -3. And then Lulu had a volleyball match here on the Wednesday, so I've documented that. I don't think I've written anything. I might need to do some writing. The 20th, I don't think we did very much. Yeah, we had a quiet day and I had to work on orders and get them out, but I like all the collage on here. Then we went up to San Marino and we were above the fog, which was really cool, and there was still lots of snow about. So we had to walk around. The kids had hot chocolate. We found a duck shop, really cool, rubber duckies it's called. San Marino Duck Store. You can follow them on Instagram. I'm not sure what the Instagram is, but just write San Marino Duck Store. They are hilarious. There's even a Queen Elizabeth duck and a Trump duck as well, so they're very funny. I just created a pocket here because I didn't put any pockets in my journal when I made it because I just wanted to be free. I'm not going to show you that photograph because we went to the wine store to get presents for people, and my nephew made a very funny not a snowman but a snow something else, and it's probably best not to show it. Then we went to Ravenna, so I've managed, that was a ticket. We for €9.50 you could visit 5 monuments, so we did 4 of them. We just went for the day. We had lunch at this place. It was delicious, but I stuck the picture upside down on there, can't see that. But their service was very slow. And then I've got a pocket here, and I just got some scrapbooking paper and because I'm going to write in there some of the history. Most amazing mosaics, definitely worth a visit. And I've just put in these random pictures here that didn't have a home, extras. I may put them into my planner because I need to update my planner as well, my rebookery style planner. Here I just stuck this nice big mosaic on the paper, some William Morris washi tape, and I took this, this was Tsunami Rose bifold, and I actually collaged, I tipped it in with the washi tape and I collaged here and put some other pictures in. That's some beautiful paper that I bought in Florence, and that one too, and that one too. And that's some of my really old book page from these. If you remember those, 1801, I am going to be sharing those with people. I'm going to be making some fabric paper packs with those. So that was a good way to make another space for some photographs. Just collage here. I've still got to do some writing. I'm not going to cover that page. I like that. I could actually glue it down and make it a pocket if necessary. Just the mosaic in the San Vitale, and I'm probably going to do a little bit of collaging here, maybe with some paper or some washi tape. Then this was a birthday party we went to that night. This is some gorgeous Stamperia rice paper that we bought at the shop around the corner. These were the snow globes that we made. Yeah, they turned out really well. A couple of them are hanging on the trees. They are super fun projects. My sister will try and get it up in the next couple of days, the video, even though it's Christmas themed. She originally made them with some kids at a school camp that she did, creative school camp, that she did, and she did them for Easter. That's one of my little mini doilies. You know, I've got a printable for that, so they're already, you just print them out and they come out that size, so no messing about with resizing and that sort of thing. This was Lulu's Christmas, this was a page actually that I ripped out from the magazine that I couldn't work with, but I do keep the pages that I rip out, and then I use them in my collaging. So I stuck that on it was just blank on that side, or I didn't like the image of the Osborne paper, I think it was. Yes. And I just stuck in Lulu's list. Actually, I never even read it. But anyway, that's Lulu's Christmas list this year. This was a little Osborne book, and I love those too. So I left those, and I think here was blank for you to draw. And I've just stuck in a photograph from Christmas Eve. Then this is Christmas Day. I just put Merry Christmas on there. I don't want to cover that up. That's one of my favorites. And then I put the kids with their stockings, and then we went to hospital, so I haven't done any more. I've got to just do there. And then we went to Florence, so there's a whole other video happening after this. And then I'm going to keep this last signature here for Rome. I need to fit into the last signature in Rome, and then I'll be done. So I'm doing well. I am doing quite well. So that is my video for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope to be back soon. Bye.